Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 21st to the 27th of September 2020. There is a lot going on this week, almost something every day, but the main feeling is to do with monitoring our thoughts and elevating our consciousness, as Mercury is very active this week. So 2020 as a whole is teaching us how to come out of the head and centre in the heart, to find our passion, to find our excitement, to build that up and then to act upon it. So in that scenario, the mind comes third. We find the fire of our passion, we incubate it in the waters of our imagination, and then we use the mind third to act upon it and put our physical energy behind our decisions, which are guided by our soul desire. So a beautiful 180-degree turn here this year, as we were living in the head, thinking and acting straight away, and this was coming from a wrong place, having to be busy, having to know, having to control. So now this week we really find the fire of our passion, and then our thoughts and actions are correctly guided. So on Monday we have Mercury square Pluto. And Pluto is a deconstructive force in Capricorn, and we're seeing old systems break down. Things that we've come to accept as normal over a long period of time now start to fall apart under the scrutiny of conscious awareness. So it's really time to rethink, to reassess, and to recenter, to allow that which is outdated to fall away, to stop believing in the old system, and to decide for ourselves what's supportive and strong. Because jumping to Wednesday we have Mercury square Saturn. So what falls away under Pluto, we can create a new framework with Saturn. We've got a chance to free our minds from the undermining and outdated beliefs and replace them with supportive and nourishing eternal truths. And simplicity is the best option if there's any indecision or uncertainty there. So Pluto deconstructing our wrong thoughts, our undermining beliefs, and Saturn helping us to bring ourselves into alignment with a strong core framework that we can build upon. In the middle of this, on Tuesday, we have the autumn equinox as the sun passes from Virgo to Libra. And this is a time to pause. Take a moment to seek balance. Examine how frustrations in the mental plane can undermine the natural state of the heart, which is peace. And to take a day out to align with the harmony of the soul. So the autumn equinox is always peaceful and rebalancing, the essence of Libra. And it's a wonderful time to take a pause and seek recalibration. Some beautifully strong energy coming in by Thursday as we have Mercury opposite Mars. So once again Mercury is in play. And together these burn out the confusion and doubt, seeking deep calm and inner clarity as we've paused. This could be harnessed today in a year where confusion has reigned. So we've been stopped long enough to go within, find our sovereign state. And now centered and strong, we're ready to embody our power and radiate our highest vibration. It's a really lovely series of events there, slowly recalibrating and especially working on the mental plane with so much action from Mercury. But now firing up with Mars to really get to the centre of our excitement. A very cleansing day on Friday as we have the moon joining Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn. So emotional cleansing floods in to wash away all the debris in Capricorn, falsity, density, so that we can embrace our pure spirit. So a gentle and cleansing day there on Friday. And then by the weekend we have Mercury moving into Scorpio. This wraps up the week nicely. Mercury dives into the deep waters of Scorpio and gets to the core of the matter. Over the next few weeks we'll feel the balance of power shift back to the individual as we start to realise our strength and our inalienable rights as free beings. Things will likely come up, secrets revealed, a glimpse of what's been going on behind the scenes, coming up to be cleansed and released as what's happening in our own energy field, bringing up anything that's no longer us, the immune system charged up to get rid of anything that doesn't belong, is also happening in the collective. So anything that doesn't belong, anything that's wrong, anything that's negative, does need to come up to be shown and to be eradicated. So for the next few weeks, maybe quite a strong political tone, but if we observe from that viewpoint that it's good that things are coming out so that we can heal, then we'll be able to see the good in this rather than get caught up in the drama. So a lot of activity this week, quite stripy, day by day, but if we just give our mind a job to do and take things day by day, that's very much the lesson of 2020, not having to know what's going to happen, not having to plan ahead, but coming into the present moment, because that's where the heart reigns, and attending to business day by day, working towards a magnificent goal of sovereign living and empowerment. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available one-to-one online for readings or coaching, because although this is happening generally for all of us, when we look at your chart we can see where it's happening specifically for you. And I feel now's a really good time to have a reading as we're sowing the seeds for the next harvest, but we're having to live in a completely different way. We're having to really get to know who we are, what we're passionate about, and what our vision is, because where we're coming from now on will be what we attract to us. So a wonderful time to have a reading. I'm going to sow some seeds and incubate them over the winter, and I feel that we'll be coming out in a more active phase by March, but without going in and finding what inspires us, what we're passionate about, we run the risk of jumping straight back into the rat race of thinking and doing and being busy for the sake of it. So peace, alignment, harmony and empowerment are all deep within this week if we can stop and focus and centre. If you'd like to contact me, I'm available zoehines7@gmail.com. I post daily on Facebook at AstroZo, Instagram at zoehines7, and these videos and more are available on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro. So those are the horoscopes this week, and I'll see you next week.